We're going to discuss a topic that I've discussed a couple of times, and that if you are a Bitcoin maxi, or maybe any maxi, you want every coin to moon. Now, that is different from liking the hype of every coin. If a coin actually moons, it brings excitement and it draws people to the entire industry. It doesn't even really matter which coin moons. If you are a crypto YouTuber, you really want any coin to moon because that gives you content. That's, like I said, it's not the same thing as creating hype on things that never happen. The, XRP to $1,000 theories, Cardano to $100 theories, VeChain to $100 theories, those are generally really bad for the industry because that's mainly profiteering at the cost of the rest of the industry. You're basically creating hype that will never materialize and that will get people disillusioned and think that crypto is a bunch of lies, scams, and frauds. And if you keep on doing that over the years, you are no better than any scammer because those things will just generally never happen. But coins that actually moon, they're good for the industry, even if it's a coin that you don't support or you don't like. I want every coin to moon. You know why? Because, like I said, it gives me content and it brings attention to the industry. And crypto runs on attention. It's not utility, it's attention. It's not utility, it's coins mooning, and it's excitement that brings people to the industry. The thing is, if you look at crypto price, crypto search trends shouldn't be at a 2 or 3 year low. Crypto is at about $30,000. That is actually twice as much as at the beginning of the year and way more than the last bear market. But interest in crypto is way, way down. Interest in crypto was much higher last year at this time, even though Bitcoin was lower. Interest in crypto was even higher in the last bear market. I mean, there wasn't a recession and all, but the thing is, despite crypto being, $30,000 instead of $5,000, there was still more interest in the last bear market overall, more views on these videos, because there were more coins mooning in the last bear market, and there was more volatility in the last bear market. Volatility is key to crypto interest by the masses. Like it or not, the masses look at crypto as an easy way to make money or a fast way to make money, and there needs to be coins that actually live up to the hype, even in a bear market. You think like Chainlink last time, some of these meme coins last time, and this time, some of the DeFi stuff that was coming up last time, and some of the new developments that were coming up last time, masternodes and things like that. We're lacking these things this bear market, and that's why Bitcoin is sagging in terms of interest. Without that interest from retail investors, it is impossible to initiate a summer bull run. And Bitcoin has never been as calm as it is now. You could say that's maturation within the market, but that basically bores people away, which is why no one is searching for crypto right now and no one is searching for Bitcoin. The thing is, if XRP moons, if Cardano moons, if IOTA moons, if VeChain moons, that will bring people back to the crypto market. And for you Bitcoin maxis, when people come back to the crypto market, they're going to talk about Bitcoin as well, because everyone who comes into the crypto market eventually understands that things are pegged to Bitcoin. So you may, even if people are interested in other coins, even if new people are interested in other coins, it may eventually draw them back to Bitcoin. So you actually need that volatility in the market. You don't want to be like Michael Saylor saying I want all these other coins to die so Bitcoin rises to the top. I want the SEC to win so every other coin's illegal. No. That's stupid. Bitcoin and altcoins and cryptos build off of each other. Now, you don't want Squid Coin or any of that stuff because those are scams and scares people away from the market. But there are a lot of legitimate projects out there, legitimate projects with ecosystems that will actually get people to actually buy crypto. And you got to look at it this way. Bitcoin isn't made to do everything that crypto can. A lot of people are looking for a new economic model or an entirely new financial and economic system so they can be a part of it because they've been locked out of the traditional system. Bitcoin is not very good at doing that by itself. Bitcoin plays its role as a store of value. That means when people make money from other cryptos, they often store it in Bitcoin. But for that to happen, they need to be able to make money off those other cryptos. If those cryptos didn't exist, they couldn't make money off of them, so they're not going to store it in Bitcoin. They might not even hear about Bitcoin without getting excited about the 1000x returns from some small coin. So you actually want those 1000x cryptos. You want people to be excited in crypto. And Bitcoin, let's be honest, it's not built for an ecosystem. It was never built for doing that. It can't scale. The only way it could scale right now is if miners drastically change the protocol. And you know the Bitcoin miners will never allow that because they have so much money invested in mining equipment, and that would be a total loss of that investment if they actually allowed it to change from proof of work to proof of stake, like Ethereum. Proof of work, I think proof of work, the Bitcoin style is not sustainable for more than a couple more halvings because according to the hash rate increase, the cost to actually mine Bitcoin will triple or quadruple every single halving. You can't triple or quadruple in price every 4 years forever. That's not a sustainable model. And eventually Bitcoin traders are going to have to come to that reality, or something's going to have to take Bitcoin's place, or crypto is just going to have to fold altogether because you can't 4x every 4 years for eternity. I think that's just like a mathematically sound statement. But within those couple of years, if you want Bitcoin to rise the most, you want altcoins to rise as well, because a lot of altcoin profits eventually go into Bitcoin and swell Bitcoin. And the more alts that rise, the more people you have in crypto, the more investment you have in crypto, the more excitement you have in crypto, the more congressmen and senators are going to actually support the industry because more and more people are going to invest. And when you have more and more people invest, there's more political power behind it. Congressmen and senators aren't like blind to everything. They can gauge the pulse of the nation. The reason that like more and more are becoming pro-crypto right now is not because of the goodness and kindness of their hearts. No, that's not true. It's also not because Bitcoin's killing all the other altcoins. It's not. It's because they're seeing more and more people invest, and more people investing means people are excited about X crypto or Y crypto. And let me tell you something right now. There's way more people excited about like smaller coins than Bitcoin right now. Eventually, people like options, especially in places like the United States. They don't really want to be funneled into one thing, especially if that one thing can give them limited returns. Everyone knows that crypto is volatile and there's risks, and people want large rewards for taking those risks. Bitcoin's rewards generally are not large enough anymore. People aren't looking for 2x or 3x or 5x over 4 years. They're looking for 10x, 20x, maybe 100x. And Bitcoin is not going to give those type of returns because it is already a little bit more mature. And when coins hit like the $1 trillion market cap full, they're not going to like 20 or 30x every single halving, every single bull market. You're going to need smaller cap coins. But once again, those smaller cap coins might actually pull people into Bitcoin. And you have to remember, one of Bitcoin's major use cases is actually as a conduit transfer system into those smaller coins. People will actually trade on the BTC pair more than the USD pair for a lot of those smaller coins, because a lot of those small coins do not actually have fiat on-ramps. Whether wrap BTC or BTC, that's more usage for BTC that you otherwise wouldn't have had. I think if those smaller coins didn't exist, Bitcoin and Ethereum would not actually get the same kind of volume as they did. Bitcoin and Ethereum volume blew up with the rise of altcoins as well. And without the altcoins, you just don't have that kind of attention into crypto. I mean, Bitcoin, yes, does increase every 4 years, but during the bear market, if you want people to come in, if you want that volume and volatility there, and that will attract a lot of people because, with futures and derivatives, that's a way to actually make profit. You need the smaller coins making headlines. A lot of people came into Pepe, and some of those people will eventually flow from Pepe into Bitcoin. Same thing with Shiba Inu, or when Elon Musk, tweets on Dogecoin. Some of those people eventually go to Bitcoin. It's just like altcoins should actually want people to go into Bitcoin because a lot of those people eventually come out into altcoins. The thing is, Bitcoin maxis have it all wrong. They want Bitcoin to be the only coin to dominate the entire market. That was never really going to happen. To have a good market, you need a diversified range of assets to actually maintain people's interest. People really like selection and choice in the United States. If they only have one asset, many people will quickly lose interest. The act of trading, the act of making that money in volatility is one of the main reasons that people are actually in crypto. Some people are not really that interested in the stock market because it doesn't represent the massive amount of gains they want. But right now, the last few months, the stock market has actually been more volatile than crypto. So that's why everyone is interested in the stock market and not in the crypto market, because the crypto market has actually been so stable. So while stability might show signs of maturation, it's actually really bad for people to actually get interested in a market that's supposed to be volatile by most people's standards and that's supposed to be able to swing back and forth really big for people to get those gains. And because of that, crypto interest it is at an all-time low. So when when you see X coin moon or Y coin moon, you should be cheering that on because that will get more attention to people, to your market, and eventually that will affect and raise the prospects of even Bitcoin. Because let's be honest, like when one of these like altcoins moons, Bitcoin generally is dragged up a little bit. Bitcoin is generally the one dragging the rest of the industry along. But whenever one of these altcoins super moons or wins a legal victory against the SEC, the market doesn't dump. Bitcoin doesn't go down just because that altcoin goes up. Yes, the market dominance goes down, but the absolute value of Bitcoin does not actually go down. It goes up. And if you're in it for money, and if you're really in it to actually make the money, realistically, it doesn't really matter what the other coins do as long as it pulls your coin up with you. So yeah, it's cool to hate the scams and not really hate the hype and all that stuff. By the way, Bitcoin Maxis, you make plenty of garbage hype yourself, so you can't blame everyone else. It's cool to like hate the nonsense hype, and hate the scams and stuff, but don't hate other coins actually mooning, because that's really good for all of us in the industry, including you. So let me know what you think, like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys later.